10 simple reasons I am above everyone else in a way that children should be able to understand. So go ahead and play this for your kids. Number 1, virtue. What it means to be virtuous is to have a high moral standard. We must consider the highest path. This is a very obvious and key reason. Virtuous path. The divine order versus give to the poor so the rich can take it from them. If you don't have an effective order, a moral order, the evil people will just extract whatever good you do. They'll control whatever quote-unquote good you do. It's that simple. Thus, restoring the divine order is the only true moral path. Everyone else is not doing that. And we'll overkill that in this video. So this comes from the word ver, meaning man. The ideal leader, naturally at least, is a man with the highest moral standard. Number 2, transcend. Transcend means to overcome, to be prior to be superior to climb across, to be unique in this way that is transcendent. Okay? This is key. My path transcends this society and every culture that's allowed, and selfish cultures that aren't concerned with restoring the true divine order. Even the Bible said, God said to Moses, I am who I am. Who are you? The Jews said to Moses, who are you to rule over us? Okay? Who are you? Okay, we'll answer that to some degree and to my satisfaction before this video is over. Number 3 is obvious wordplay that children should understand. Monarch backwards. We can remove the H. Si, Ra, Nome. Nome, phonetic sounds. Nomes means the region. Si, Ra's region. Okay? Region in Egypt. Heliopolis, On, Ionu, Ra's cult center. Who's the true monarch relative to the principles of Ra, which is the marshalling force of the sun, not how the West has defined Ra, who's really Re, and their book is an evil kind of replacement. You know, it is the marshalling force of the sun, the source of the sun, which is God, and the source of a true martial artist power, which is the source of righteousness through nature. Extracting it makes it, extracting the essence of nature, the essence of the highest parts of nature, the essence of nature is supernatural, superman, superhuman, superior. Okay. Superpowers, spiritual powers in that sense. Throne, okay, we can do a little scramble here, T-H-E-R-O-N, right, which becomes thereon. So not only monarch is Ra, Si, Nome, but thereon. On is Ra's cult center, see Genesis 41-45. It is Ionu, Heliopolis, okay, it is where the throne is. Obi means king, okay. King, heart, hut, temple, soul of a people, okay? And Kuro Obi in Japanese, where a lot of martial arts systems sprang from, okay? Japanese jiu-jitsu, Japanese karate, the samurai, so on and so forth, means black belt, okay? Jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, FMA guys, if I remember correctly, Kempo guys, okay? Karate guys, they all wear black belts. Kung Fu guys wear sashes. This is quite a few, millions and millions and millions of guys wearing these sashes, right, which is a symbol of why I'm right and superior, right? It ultimately refers to the heart, to be transcendent prior to, going back to Africa, the source of the system through humanity. Okay. Live is evil, evil backwards. Die is E-I-D. Dead is D-E-A, Enki. D, okay, and also D-E, Ad. E-A, Enki is the deity of knowledge, creation, water, semen, magic, crafts, mischief, intelligence, and fertility, among other things. Okay. Number 4, obviously he's an evil guy, so this is what it means to be dead inside. You should figure out I'm running out of time. Number 4, the heart is the seat of intelligence to the Egyptians, romance, courage, the heart of Africa, over 100 million more people than the next most populated nation, Nigeria, last time I checked. All right, so this should be self-evident. All right. Number 5, the nerd is foolish, contemptible in their own language. The businessman is a conformist and they're greedy. They're not transcendent. If you're first and foremost defined as a businessman, you haven't transcended anything. You're just another rich ninny. To be richer than the next guy is hardly being transcendent. I'm sure we can all agree on that. So the nerd is not superior, nor is the mere scholar, nor is the mere inventor, nor is the businessman. The martial art path is thus the highest path. The priest, who's not using universal moral principles, much less working on his mind, body, soul to serve God or his principles to the best he can, which is what martial arts does, which is the most demanding exercise, cannot make the same claim. Why are you not a martial art priest? Because you come from a long line of mediocre people. Who are you? Someone from a long line of mediocre people making another argument that is not based on universal moral truths, but based on your biased religion or spiritual path or whatever you want to call it. So number 6, the throne in the Bible is built on righteousness. Okay? Going back to who's the true king, it's the martial art king. Look at the raw standard. Is it some fraternity European brat? Is it some Saudi Arabian brat or any other brat? No. It is the martial art king, Ra, Heliopolis, the Rosetta Stone, Rosette, the leopard pattern on the Narmer palette, on the priestess who's walking in front of Narmer. On the flip side, we can go on and on about what that. It's all over Egypt. The leopard, Leopard. The leopard martial arts societies, the Igbo, in the Igbo relations to the European, the guy was buried with the leopard's skull. Going back to the Igbos, Obey, King Hardhut Temple. Number 7, the peasant is not vying. Why bring him up? There's nothing unique about him, nothing transcendent about him.